Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Man, it feels good to be back. We are back. What Cam Newton say? I'm back. Man, how y'all doing out there today on this lovely Sunday? Yeah, man. Hey, Taryn Rodriguez in the chats. How y'all doing out there in the chat? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, Mr. We were gone for, a couple weeks, birthdays, call outs, work, hectic life things happening. But I'm happy to be back. We're back. NFL training camp is back. I can breathe again. That means cold weather is on its way. I can't wait. Sorry for y'all who hate it, but I love it and I can't wait. So, all right. We got some things to talk about. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. Thank y'all for being here with us. Y'all are listening to This Is KC Sports. I am your man Bishop. We are live and direct on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Larry B says, stop the stupid heat, please. But you guys, y'all get it year round for the most part out over there on the West Coast. So, I don't know what y'all do. I can't take it. I need seasons, okay? Chiefs are looking good in training camp, Larry B. They are. All right. So, man, before we actually dive into this show, I must, first off, let's have a round of applause for the women until they, oh yeah. They put it down on Houston Dash yesterday. But most importantly, I have to tip my hat to Miss Kristen Hamilton of KC Current. She became the first player in club history to pull off a H.H. Stevenson. For those who's wondering what I'm saying, it's a hat trick, okay? She pulled off the hat trick. Ooh, history was made in the game against Houston Dash. KC Current came out victorious with a 3-1 victory in full time. Let's have a listen, courtesy of NWSL YouTube. Thank you guys so much for this clip. Let's have a listen real quick to this history that was made yesterday.
Cooper gets the cross off. It's Hamilton at the penalty kick spot. Hamilton with their third goal of the night. Kristen Hamilton has found her groove with this Kansas City side.
Hammy's hat trick again.
Again, round of applause to Miss Kristen Hamilton. All right, man, that was amazing. Like I said, that audio clip was courtesy of NWSL YouTube page. Thank you guys so much for that clip. Hat trick. Hey, it gets no better than that, right? It gets no better than that. After witnessing history, it briefly took our attention away from the fact the Current is in last place on the position poll with 5 wins and 10 losses. But the team is putting together right before our eyes something that a team that's willing to compete and just in time for the stadium opening for the 2024 season. I'm telling y'all, get your popcorn, get your teal cotton candy ready. The next season for KC Current is going to be electric. It's going to be electric, okay? I guarantee. So that was amazing to watch that. I know that they struggled against Houston Dash previously, and I didn't know what to expect, but to see that happened, the hat trick, I was blown away. I definitely wasn't expecting it. I mean, KC Current, they came out looking like they were determined and they were ready and they were gonna. They smelled blood in the water. They knew it was time to put in work, and they showed it in full time, full regulation. They never took the pedal off the metal or whatever. They never took their foot off the gas. It was beautiful. I was just it was something to see, and for the fans that got to witness it in person, I know they were just ecstatic as well. And to see things like that, it's almost like watching it's very like, it's not almost, it's very like being at the ballpark and watching someone knock a grand slam. It's something you don't see very often, So when you do get to see it, it's one of those situations where you're like, wow, I'm happy that I was here to witness it. So shout out to them, KC Current, for doing their thing. All right. We're going to move on real quick. Let's talk about Sporting. They have a big match in front of them, a big match, because they're not in last place, but damn near close, And so they have a big match in front of them today. They're looking to bounce back from their loss on July 15th against Austin. They looking determined, though. They're looking determined. I'm going to get to who they playing. But they got a big match in front of them this evening. They get to go against the number one team, the FC Cincinnati. Don't know where my mind is blanking out right now. So yeah, they get to go against FC Cincinnati, who sits at number one. I feel like if they can pull the win, it'll tweak something in their brain. It'll turn that switch, and they can get back to being who they are. As of right now, Sporting KC and the Royals have lost their identity, if you ask me. I don't think they know who they want to be. And that's why, we're going to get on the Royals. We definitely get on the Royals. Look here, I love all my local sports teams, all right? Sporting, KC Current, MU, Royals, look, Chiefs, of course. I love them all right? So I'm going to talk a little smack, though, all right? I don't love KU, I'm sorry. That's not my thing. They on the other side. I don't love KU. I cheer for them. No, I don't even think I cheer. No, I'm not about to sit here and lie to you. I don't cheer for KU. No, I'll cheer for K-State before I cheer for KU. I don't deal with them. All right, they arrogant. I don't like them. But yeah, so if I feel like if Sporting can get this, can pull this off, then they can definitely. I think it'll tweak something. Right now, they just don't know. They can't get it together, but I think they will. And that's why I don't, I try not to ride too hard on teams when they're doing not so okay, because you look kind of crazy if you try kind of step on them while they down, and then next season they whoop tail, and now you got to try to backtrack on some of those statements that you made. So I try not to be too hard, but I'm hard. So, like I said, Sporting KC is 11th on the position poll of the Western Conference, and Cincinnati is in first place in the Eastern Conference. With the rivalry, and yeah, so with the rivalry brewing between the Chiefs and the Bengals, this will be the perfect time for Sporting KC to secure the win. All right, we playing Cincinnati. Y'all know we Kansas City and Cincinnati have a situation going on right now. All right, we're not the best of friends. Okay, so yeah, that'll be nice for them to pull that off. Man, I don't know. I don't understand what happened. Like, I don't know. Like, Sporting was the team. The Royals were the team. They were the talk of the town. These teams were the talk of the town. I don't understand what I think. Well, I do know what happened. Mahomes' aura is just too much. You know, a lot of things shifted when the Mahomes era took over. And it's like almost like some people still pay attention, the diehards of these teams, but a lot of people just stopped caring. I think is what happened. I think they noticed, like, damn, the Mahomes era is just, the Mahomes factor is just too much. I don't know. I'm just trying to make some sense of this. I could be way off basis here, all right? But it just seemed like, it's just odd that it seemed like when the Mahomes era started, these teams that were the talk of the town just I don't know. They just went away. They just got historically bad. And that's the Royals. The Royals they're working on history, boy. And it ain't good history. So that's it for the Sporting. Hopefully they can pull off this win against Cincinnati. That'll be perfect because we can have one more banner to hang over their heads. We'll see. I know the Royals had a game on. I think it's done now. I didn't watch it. I didn't care. I'm finally taking myself back to the gym so I can be, get my health back together and stuff. And so I can get jacked and swole and look like Larry B. If y'all ain't seen Larry B huge as hell. I ain't know what Larry B looked like until like yesterday, the day before. He was posting some pictures on Twitter, and dude is cut up, bro. so I'm trying to get my Larry B on, man. I mean, I see, like, we can see, like, his little thumbnail picture, for the IE Sports, but, man, and you can see, he got the guitar, and he got the guns out, you know what I'm saying, with the tank top. Hey, but I'm trying to get like that, so I had to go back to this, so I didn't get a chance to check out the game. I can assure you, I know what the outcome was with the Royals game, but I didn't get a chance to check it out. It's still going, so it's top of the six. All right. So it's 3-5. So Royals doing good. I did hear that Salvi broke his streak. I mean, his little home run drought. So he knocked one out, which is good. So they hanging in there. Royals 3-5 live update. 3-5 top of the six versus the Yankees. So get those lift in, Larry. Hey man, I'm working on it. I started. Like I said, I'm starting real slow. It's been probably about a year or so, year and a half since I've been fully in the gym. And so, I put on some weight, some unwanted weight, but I'm slowly working myself in, real light lifting right now until I can get back to what I used to lift or whatever. I mean, I've never been cut up, but I ain't been this big neither, because I'm on the wrong side of big right now. So we're going to work it out. Man, let me say, we're going to see Bishop with 24-inch arms in a year. Hey, I'm going to see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think the wife will let me get that big, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so we're going to take a real quick break. Royals. That's it. That's the news coverage on the Royals. That's it. Royals. No, I'm just kidding. Let's take a real quick break. We'll see if we can muster up something positive to talk about this baseball team, my favorite baseball team. Y'all listening to This is KC Sports. Your man Bishop, live and direct on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that sports. See you in a second. Stick around.
What's up, sports fans? You're listening to IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm your favorite West Coast Wisconsinite, Bernie Bango, and if you're a cheesehead, come listen to my show, Big Cheese Sports, where we road trip around America's Dairyland, previewing, reviewing, predicting, debating, and digging into all that is Wisconsin sports at the college and pro levels. Join me on IE Sports Radio, Sundays at 1 p.m. Central Standard. Bernie out.
Are you a fan of Buffalo sports? Are you thinking of changing loyalties and becoming a Buffalo sports fan? Do you even know where Buffalo is on the map? Did you know Canada is closer to Buffalo than New York City? Welcome to the Buffalo Huddle, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm your host, Patty Bax. This is a podcast designed for you, the passionate sports fan. I know you love your sports. Who doesn't? I cover Buffalo sports and so much more by bringing in the human elements. I call it Buffalo sports with a twist. Join me as we take a journey into the world of Buffalo sports. I guarantee you'll fall in love with Buffalo just like I did. Each week we start with an inspiration, question of the day, a Buffalo fun fact, and our weekly challenge to you, the listener. Come huddle up with me. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time for the Buffalo Huddle with Patty Bax on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. As we say in Buffalo, go Bills!
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Kernan, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox. We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
listening to This is KC Sports with Bishop on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Is that louder?
Welcome back. Yeah. Alright, welcome back everybody. Welcome back. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me today. Alright, we're gonna talk about a little bit of this Royals situation here. Well, we're gonna talk about the game yesterday. They're still currently in the game, and we're going to talk about what happened yesterday. So the Royals, like I said, they're on the wrong side of history. But I have some thoughts about that. And, I was up last night as I was putting things together for the show. And I was just sitting there thinking, what's actually happening here with this team? So yesterday, because it's not making any sense here. It's not making any sense. Yesterday, Brady Sr. had 9 strikeouts, okay? Bobby Witt was at bat 4 times. He recorded 2 hits. Garcia was at bat 4 times. He recorded an RBI, 1 hit. Yesterday, although Perez got a home run today, yesterday he continued to struggle with being at bat. He was up there 4 times, and he failed to record a hit yesterday. Nick Pratt probably had the best at bat yesterday. He was at bat 2 times. He recorded a home run, which of course was RBI, so on. So it's clear, or what appears clear to me, is that the Royals' problem is poor at bats. That's all. That's what it is. Not getting production from hitters. So I feel like a few things is that what needs to happen is the batting order needs to be looked at and optimized, so we can get a full, I guess, better productivity from them, because your pitcher is recording 9 strikeouts. That should be enough to, if you had quality batting, quality hitting, that should be enough to somewhat put you, not, I won't say give you the over, but it should keep you in the game for the most part. Because if one pitcher is getting 9 strikeouts, and then you get a couple more pitchers, you rotate, you go through the pitching order, and they get a couple strikeouts, it should somewhat keep you close. You would think anyway, right? So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, 9 strikeouts. I know that's not a whole lot. It's not a shutout game, but it's 9 strikeouts is not easy to come by. I've been watching different teams, different baseball teams, and 9 strikeouts. Some of the best pitchers out there that's in the league currently is not doing 9 strikeouts. In every situation. So, like I said, if we had quality hitting, quality batting, I don't think we would be 28-17. I mean, 17. I wish, right? 28-72. Yeah, I don't know. Don't that those some horrible numbers. Or Another scenario I was thinking was that maybe they're trying to pull off the magic is in our stadium gag. Maybe that's what they're trying to pull off. And what I'm saying is, get this stadium built, and the winning will start because the magic is in the stadium. Maybe that's what's happening. The owners is focused on getting that stadium, not winning these games right now. Let's get the stadium. I don't know. I'm just trying to find the silver lining in this historically bad team right now. It's almost like they're not even trying to figure it out because, like I said, in scenario in option one, it just looked like the batting order just isn't optimized correctly. So, maybe if they, maybe I don't know. Maybe if they do that, or maybe, like I said, maybe it's just we just want the stadium right now, and we'll figure it out. The A's are a bad team, right? Y'all agree with me? They're not. I mean, they kind of in the same boat the Royals is in. But I was watching a couple of the A's game, and they were starting to show signs that, hey, we're working on something, and we're also focused on that new stadium and this move to Las Vegas. So apparently you can do it simultaneously, right? Right? You can multitask this. So maybe that's what's happening here. The owner and the manager is trying to focus on this darn stadium stuff. I don't know. Hopefully we can get back to being a baseball town as well as the football town. Because I actually do enjoy taking the family out to the ballpark and watching a nice game, win or lose, on a not too hot day or night. So maybe that's the situation here. I don't know. Let's see what Larry. We got some chatting going on the IE Sports Radio chat side of things. Let's see. Larry B said the Las Vegas A's. Good for them. Hold up. Hey man, you sound upset here. Are you mad? Are you mad that the A's are moving to Las Vegas, Larry B, man? Like, I know y'all were upset when the Raiders left, but it seems like you upset about those A's leaving also. You guys got too many teams on the West Coast. That's my thing. I mean, y'all should be. It's nice to see the A's need to get out of Oakland. Hey, but you know what? You can't say that they not like I said, they're bad, right? I mean, their record proves that they're bad. I don't think they're a bad team, though. I mean, their record shows that they're horrible, but I don't think so. I think that's smoke and mirrors. I think once that team gets to Vegas, they're going to be a top quality team. I see, and everyone, they got everyone fooled thinking that, oh, they went to Vegas and they got this shiny new stadium and all that stuff, and all the money is getting poured in now, so they getting quality players. No, I think it's going to be the same same players they got, and so I think it's going to be the same players they got, and y'all going to see that why they're going to be. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, Larry B said, watch how good the A's get when they go to Vegas. They are, and that's because they're a good team now. They're just pretending not to be, if you ask me. The Royals, on the other hand, this isn't pretending. This is their identity currently. And like I said, I think it's the batting order. The batting order isn't optimized because the Royals look like they want to win. But I think at this point now, it's all mind games. So it's like, hell, the season's over with. There's no way. what are they, like 40-something games back or something crazy? I might be exaggerating a little bit. I don't know if it's that many, but they're pretty back there. So I think now it's more so like, hey, they're 24 games back. I think it's more so, hey, we're done. There's no way that we can. There's no way that we can catch up. Simple as that. So yeah, like I said, the A's, they're gonna be fine. Larry B said, "I'm from SoCal, where the Raiders should be." Just saying. I know it broke your heart. When the Raiders left. It broke a lot of y'all heart. I was cracking up the whole time, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was laughing. I was dying when the Raiders left. When they said the Raiders was leaving, I said, "Oh boy." But it's not. Vegas ain't that far. It's almost like. It's almost like this is a horrible. This isn't a horrible take, but it's almost like the Vegas just decided that, hey, I don't want to stay with Dad anymore. I want to go live with Mom in Vegas. That's all that happened. That's all, and that's not bad, right? They're not coming back to California. They're not coming back to Dad for the weekend, but you guys can go see them. So it's not too far. Let's see, Larry. I was so mad when the Raiders chose Vegas over LA. Look, man, if LA really wanted the Raiders, they would have been there. Simple as that. But anyway. Oh, man. So, yeah. So, the Royals, like I said, I don't think they're pretending. This is who they are. I'm done. I'm not done. I'm forever Royal. I love my teams. Win, lose, or draw. I love them, all right? I'm just done with the stadium crap. Just do it. I don't care where it happens. I don't want to pay for it, okay? I feel like let the Royals go across state line to Kansas or wherever they're trying to be at and give some money to the Chiefs, and let's do what we got to do to get them. Because if any team deserves, and we're going to talk about that, and because Clark Hunt at training camp has some things to say about stadiums, right? So if any team, I feel like if any team deserves in the backyard, and my backyard's not that big, Larry B, I promise you, it's not. We live in a duplex, man. So we share a backyard. Well, you can see the dividing, but it's technically a shared backyard. Hey, there you go. Put it right there. It don't need to be that big. Ain't that many people coming out to watch. So, but so yeah. Clark Hunt, man, he has some things to say about the stadium stuff. But like I said, I agree with some people. I feel like if any team deserves a shiny new stadium other than KC Current, it's the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs deserve one. But Clark Hunt has something to say about it, and we're going to dive into that here in a little bit on what he had to say, because I honestly expected him to go in the opposite direction of what he said. I don't want to let the cat out the bag. But yeah. So the Royals, do what you got to do. Just fix the team. I don't care where the stadium is. I don't care if y'all stay up at Truman Sports Complex at the K. I don't care. I just want the team to win, or at least look. You don't have to go back to the World Series, man. Just compete. That's all. You guys aren't competing, and it's showing that you're not competing. You're getting blown out by most of these teams. Some games you want to look determined. You're not fooling me though. Okay, like right now. Honestly, if the Yankees was still Joe Torre, the Royals would be getting stomped the heck out right now. All right, that's the only reason why y'all stand in with the Yankees right now, because the Yankees ain't Yankee. Okay, middle of the seventh, 3-5 still. Okay, if the Yankees had their stuff together, they would be whooping our butt right now. So yeah, that's that. I'm done with them. Okay, I don't even know what else to say about the Royals. I can't believe Frank Clark is a Bronco. Larry B, I hate it. I hate it because that man was supposed to retire Chief. And I really thought that he was going to retire Chief after this year. I think few episodes back during the NFL season, I said Frank Clark was going to do X, Y, Z. And at the end of the season, he was going to retire Chief. And I knew it. I felt it. I had it. I saw it. I seen the emotion. I seen the pain on his face. When he planted that flag for the last time, I said, that's it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I think when he shedded a lot of that weight, he felt he got his youth back. So he's like, I can still go. But Veach being Veach like, no, I'm not paying for that. You up there in age. I'm not paying for that. And we're going to talk about Veach here in a little bit too. Because Veach, I see you, man. Brett Veach, manager of the Chiefs. I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. And you actually remind me of someone, okay? And when I tell y'all going to be like, that's exactly what he's doing. Because Veach ain't paying for shiggity, okay? Veach is tight. So, we're going to take another quick break. We come back. Y'all know what we getting into. We getting into them Chiefs, baby. It's going to be weird, Larry B, seeing him in that Broncos uniform. But, I don't know. Is this going to be my Chiefs down year? Is this the year that we're going to have a down year? Because like we're pointing out, Broncos uniform on Frank Clark, the Shark. Sean Payton's up there. He's getting Russell Wilson and his mess together. I ain't worried about the Raiders. Jimmy G can pass all the physicals he want to. I'd rather, whatever. All right. As far as Justin Herbert and them Chargers, yeah, they play us hard, but I don't think they got themselves together yet neither. So I don't know. Is this the year that the Chiefs, trickle down a little bit? We'll find out. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back on This is KC Sports.
Well, what is up, Carolina Nation? This is John Felipe of the Carolina Cast, of course, the podcast of, by, and for the Carolinas, right here on IE Sports, your direct feed for all that is sports. And I'm reminding you to tune in Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern for the latest in Carolina sports, whether it's the Panthers that keep on pounding, the fly natures of the Hornets, the storming Hurricanes, the battle of the Blues with Duke and UNC, the fight of the Clemson Tigers, or the amazing atmosphere of any Carolina college. I'm talking App State, I'm talking ECU. I've got you covered. Once again, tune in for the Carolina Cast with me, John Felipe, Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's happening, sports fans? Are you a fan of Southern California sports? Are you looking for a show hotter than a hot summer day in California? Then look no further than the SoCal Supreme Sports Show, where I talk about all things Southern California sports. That's right, all sports teams from Southern California. From the hard-hitting tackles of the NFL, to the killer crossovers and big three-pointers of the NBA and WNBA, to the grand slams of the MLB, to the bone-chilling goals of the NHL, and to the booming kicks of the MLS. The SoCal Supreme Sports Show has it all for you. Oh, and let us not forget about the college sports as well. So join me, Taryn Rodriguez, every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hey there, sports fans. Are you looking for a sports show that maybe isn't 100% about sports?
Then you might want to check out the Sports Couple Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Most sports shows cover only scores and stats, and while we're not opposed to that, we dig a little deeper into sports issues and some of the hottest topics in athletics.
In addition to sports, we take a journey through my neck of the woods, pulp culture, with movie reviews of both sports and non-sports films.
Speaking of pop culture, make sure to participate in our game nights, where we quiz each other on our specialties, and you, the listeners, can win IE Sports Radio apparel.
We always have a great time learning more about each other's worlds, one show at a time.
So join us each week on the Sports Couple Perspectives, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. What's going on, football fans? This is me, your boy Larry B, inviting you to join myself, Callum Reynolds, Mike Pat, and John Felipe for one of the most electrifying football shows you have ever heard. 3 and Out, right here at IE Sports Radio. Recap of the week before, a preview of what's to come, and of course, 3 hardcore head-to-head prime-time face-offs each week. You don't want to miss it.
What up, Boston sports fans? This is Mikey Two Guns here, your host of Our Bleepin' City, airing every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Please join me. We'll talk everything Boston sports, all the local teams, college teams. I'm even down to talk MMA, boxing, whatever you guys want. So join me every Wednesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. Chime in with your questions on the chat, tweet the show. We'll even have call-ins. I can't wait to hear from you guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. So once again, it's Our Bleepin' City. I am your host, Mikey Two Guns, every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. See you soon, people.
I'm excited. Like I said, welcome back. I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much. So yeah, the training camp has started, and where the Chiefs hold their practice, their camps at St. Joe, I can tell you right now, there ain't no shade up there. It's hot, man. Like, it's crazy hot. So, you know, there's a lot of dude sweat going on and all that crap, right? Did y'all hear about the recent study that was done? At least I think it was recent. It's recent to me that people were talking about it. How often should you shower? I know this is not sports related, but we just, you know, switching it up a little bit. From what I've seen, they were saying that the study concluded that it's best to take a shower 2 to 3 times a week. Now, I already told y'all, I hate the heat, all right? So, Larry B, shower, man. There's a study or something going around saying how often should you shower, and the study was saying that that two to 3 times a week should be suffice. I don't think so. Okay. I don't know. For me, I don't know. My wife, she has a nose like a greyhound, so she hates scents that's not pleasant. Okay. So she will have you walking around here questioning. Man, you can get out the shower fresh, and she'll have you questioning if you actually showered appropriately. Okay. Yeah, the study was saying 2 to 3 times a week. I don't know, man. That don't seem enough. I know for me, let's see, I take a shower before work and when I get home from work. So that's 2 times right there. And that shower when I get home from work should last me all night. But then when I wake up, I feel like, because, you know, we sweat in our sleep, I feel like I take one before I go to work. So I take a shower 2 times a day, depending on activity. All right? Exactly. It's too damn hot to not be washing yourself. So I'm gonna say some things, but we're gonna leave it at that. All right, so Chiefs training camp is back, y'all. Terrence said same here, at least 2 times a day, man. Chiefs training camp is back. Woo! The NFL season is back. A man of God, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so Clark Hunt spoke briefly on the current state of Arrowhead Stadium, and he says a study came to the conclusion that certain renovations and upgrades, because like I said, if anybody deserves a page says I'm welcome, yes, thank you. If anyone deserves a stadium, it's the Chiefs, is how I feel. So Clark Hunt says a study concluded that certain renovations and upgrades could extend the current site life another 25 years. So I just knew. Now Royals owner, I can't think of your name right now, but pay attention. This is how it's done. You have a Super Bowl winning team whose owner is saying, oh shit, man, we can make a couple of renovations and some upgrades, and hell, we can sit here another 25 years. He's not saying, hey, I want a new stadium downtown Kansas City, prime time, prime location, prime front, ocean front, none of that crap. Nothing crazy here. Nothing crazy. All right? So, this, you know, I get it. Like I said, if any team deserves a fancy state-of-the-art stadium, it's the Chiefs. But I'm cool with Arrowhead. Sure, I'd love to see something like the Cowboys or Vegas Stadium built for my Chiefs. But I say, hey, let the Royals, you know, go across, like I said, y'all go across state line. I'd rather pay my tax dollars to building a new Chiefs stadium. I love football more than baseball. Sorry. Bias, you know, whatever. All right. But, you know, like he said, man, we could do a little this, a little that, you know, put some flex tape, flex seal. We could put some flex seal on some of these cracks in the foundation. We could be here another 25 years. He didn't say that, but I'm saying that. But yeah, so that's I feel the same way. Like, if it's not needed, then why bother? Why bother, right? Larry said renovations. Hey, I know it seemed like they just did some renovations to Arrowhead, but I think it was just more like seating or something. I don't know if it's. I think they like made the seats a little bigger or something, and cup holders or something crazy. I don't think it was nothing too drastic. Hey, slap some of that stuff on there, man, and call it a day. Mahomes is looking like himself in training camp, playing connect the dots and throwing dimes. It's, to me, I done seen it. We'd all seen it. We all been watching football and stuff for years. We grew up watching this stuff. But I don't know, man. To me, it's still crazy to see how these quarterbacks can fit that ball. Like, you see the size of football, right? It's not like a little rugby ball or tennis ball or nothing like that. It's a pretty decent sized ball, right? Because hell, they want receivers with 10-inch hands, right? So that gives you an idea of how big this ball is. So it's crazy that they can accurately fit the ball in to the receiver's hands and stuff while the receiver is under coverage. I don't know. It's just mind-boggling. I love it though. I love every bit of it. Justin Ross took a few snaps. He took a few first-team snaps. He looked good up there in training camp. He looked like he's been doing it for years, man. I think he's ready. This is going to turn out to be one of the toughest decisions for Andy Reid, because I feel like the receivers that we currently have, that's all up here right now on this, that's trying to make the team, that's on the team. I would hate to be in Andy's position to make these decisions. Richie James out there showing fans why Veach went and got him from the Giants. Sky Moore looks like he's ready to make a leap in year 2. I'm not going to say 1,000-yard season for Sky Moore, but he's definitely looking solid, okay? Of course, the big news about the Chiefs training camp is no Chris Jones. Yeah, I know, no Chris Jones. But, it is what it is. I understand, the man wants a contract. I'm sure something will work its way out. But I trust Veach. He knows what he's doing. So far, he hasn't steered us in the wrong direction. But I kind of have this little voice in the back of my head that Veach it's just telling me that he's watching the rookies right now. And what I'm saying is he's trying to see, okay, how can we, if Chris Jones wants to make $40 million, $35 million a year, how can we get away from this? Because ain't no way. I think the number is 20. I think the number for what's in Veach head is 4 years, probably 104 million, 70 million guaranteed. At least that should be the number in his head for Chris Jones. I don't know. I think Chris Jones is looking like, shoot, man, I need 30. But I don't know. We'll see. As far as Veach, he's proven himself to us fans. But like I was saying before we went to break, my man is looking a little cheap, man. Veach is penny pinching right now. Because if y'all notice the Tyreek Hill situation, y'all remember, y'all know, y'all were there. I think Veach is like, dude, look here, man. Mahomes on offense can make anybody look good. And I think that, like I was saying earlier, this Nick Bolton and company, Derek Nottie, as a matter of fact, Derek Nottie and Daniel Wise, we got to see a lot of them because there was no Chris Jones in training camp. And so, as far as defense, they're putting water. Larry B said Veach is putting water in the ketchup bottle. Boy, you know, it sounded like we had the same walk of life, man. But like I said, Veach is, you know what, Larry B? This is what it sounds like to me. Veach is starting to sound like that parent, that mom that says, you want McDonald's? We got McDonald's at home. That's what Veach is starting to sound like. You want Chris Jones? We got Chris Jones at home. Now shut up. That's what it sounds like to me. So, to be honest, I actually wish Veach and his team can. I wish they could come and help me check my, balance out my finance, my personal finance. And Paige said, "Don't do that to the moms." Hey, come on. I said parents, and then I said moms, but I do it. I'll do it in a heartbeat. Shoot, I don't care. Look, you want, man? I can make you McDonald's, and when I'm not lazy. But I wish Veach and his staff would come help me with my personal finances for real, so I can stop overspending. But so yeah, we got to see Daniel Wise, Derek Nadier take some defensive snaps on the edge since there was no Chris Jones. Justin Reed put on 10 pounds of muscle. Dude is looking jacked right now. Like crazy, man. He looked like he's a lineman almost. And I'm like, dude, you're not supposed. I don't think you're supposed to be that big. The defense seems like they're on the same page. And I think this is where the whole Brett Veach and Chris Jones situation is doing what it's doing. It's because the defense is looking good up there, all right? Willie Gay is looking good, making plays, everybody. And so they're all on the same page as far as wanting to be a top 10 defense. So we'll see. We're going to bring you some more of this KC Sports next week. Man, time flies fast when you're having fun. And I missed you guys. You know what I said? It's been a few weeks, man. So we definitely going to see you guys. This has been fun. I wish I had a little bit more time to talk it out with y'all. But, like I said, time does what it does. And we can't, really can't do nothing about it. Appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Larry B, Turn Page, everyone. I appreciate it, man. I will definitely see you guys next week for sure because we got a lot more. There's a lot more coming. We almost at preseason. Woo! I'm ready. I'm ready. Hey, love you guys for being here. See y'all later. Peace.